everybody, it's the Van Show, and today we're talking to my friend Nick Stone.
Oh, hi.
Well, the thing I was going to say hello, but you beat me to it.
I'm so excited to be here.
Oh my gosh, we're so excited to have you.
Yeah.
Now, we're going to start off the show. I'm going to ask you to take 1 minute and tell us as much about your life as you can.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Everything you want the kids out there to know, put it into 1 minute.
Okay, tell me ready, set, go, and I'll start.
All right, ready, set, go.
So my favorite color is orange. It's the only color you can taste.
Ooh.
I have 2 kids of my own. I love comics and comic books. And I think that comics and comic books are one of the best ways to get into reading. Hoping to get into comics and comic books myself, little creation.
There you go.
What else would kids want to know about me? I still am a kid, basically. I will turn 17 for the second time this year. It's going to be fun. 17, 2 sets of 17. So
yeah, there you go.
17 every 17 years. As a kid, I was a reader and a big fat liar, which makes for a pretty good storyteller, I like to think.
I would imagine.
Yes, I think I don't do too bad with that. And I think that kids are everything and that they can do anything.
You are an author.
I am.
How long ago did you start writing?
Not very.
Really?
6 years. I started writing in, let's see, what year is it?
2019.
I really did not ask that ironically either. I genuinely had no idea what year it was for a second.
There's no judgment in my answer.
Thank you. I started in 2013, so 6 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
And in that time, you've published now, what, 3 books?
Yeah, well, the 3rd one comes out in October.
Wow.
It's nuts, right?
That's impressive.
Yeah, thanks. I mean, but, I think this is actually a good thing to talk about. Because for me, it took a while to begin writing because I didn't think I could do it because I didn't really see anybody who looked like me doing it, right? Like, you're a puppet. Have you ever seen a puppet authored book?
No. As a matter of fact, I never really saw a puppet do an interview show either. That's why I made this one.
There you go, right? So you start the thing that you don't see yourself doing, but it might take a while to believe that you can actually do it. So we will tell you together, friends, if you don't see yourself doing something, go be the first.
Tell us a little bit about your new book.
So, my first book was about racism. My second book was about romance and orientation and figuring yourself out when you're young. This one's about money. So it follows a high school senior named Rico. She has a job at a gas station, and she's helping her mom cover bills and stuff. They live in an area that's a little bit out of their price range. Simply to go to the good schools there. So she's helping her mom cover rent and everything. But there's a night that she sells a lottery ticket that's worth $106 million. But the jackpot winner fails to come forward. So she decides she's going to go find this lady. And because she needs a little help, she enlists the assistance of the only other person in the store when she sold the ticket. And that happens to be the richest boy at her school. So you see this collision of wealth and relative poverty, and what happens when people from opposite ends of the socioeconomic spectrum have to work together.
Oh, so I do want to touch on one more thing.
Sure.
About you getting started writing.
Please.
You said you started 6 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Was there something? Were you writing before that, and you just 6 years ago said, "I think I can make money doing this," or was it just literally 6 years ago you picked up a pen like, "I'm just gonna do this," and just started going?
Interestingly enough, so I never really saw Black girls in books or writing books, right? Growing up, of course you see Toni Morrison and Alice Walker and Maya Angelou, but nobody's aspiring to be Toni Morrison. That's an aspiration that I have never heard because she is Toni Morrison.
Right.
I didn't know about people like Sharon G. Flake and Sharon Draper and Angela Johnson and these women who were writing books for people my age when I was that age. I didn't know that they existed. So I didn't see their books. And because of that, I didn't think I could write a book. It was just nobody's doing this that I'm aware of. I knew I could be an astronaut because of Mae Jemison, but I didn't know that I could actually be an author. What changed that for me was the book series Divergent by Veronica Roth.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and that was the first book series I ever read where the Black character lived all the way through the end. And it was this revolution for me, right? To have this character that I could identify with not die in the first book.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
They're not the best friend that gives some kind of
No
catalyst towards the conclusion.
Right, exactly. It's oh wow, I can be this part. This is a person that I would actually want to be and want to emulate. And after reading that series is when I decided, I think I can do this.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.